Hello everybody, welcome back to Ohio episode 32. Well, today we do have some weeds. We gotta take care of the weeds on all of our 3 cornfields. They're starting to attack our corn, so we gotta get on that. But also on this episode I would like to get to harvesting those potatoes. It'll be a few months from now, but we will get to that. Let's see here. Yeah, let's take the Deutz for the spraying, I think. The Warrior Edition. Yeah, we'll get these sprayed and we'll advance. We gotta buy that field yet, where the potatoes are, and then we can start harvesting those. Good news is they will fit into our gravity box, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check that right now. Yes, indeedy, we got potatoes right here. They will fit into those gravity boxes. The issue is, when we harvest, the price is not going to be all that high, and we're actually talking about getting double the money if we wait to sell those. So I would like to hold off on selling those. The question is, what are we going to do? Alright, start her up. This will take care of our weed problem. And we're going to have a big harvest on the corn. Remember, we will have to pick this corn the month before it's actually considered done, because that's how corn silage works. And then we'll get to put this into our stationary baler and make some silage bales. That'll be good for profit. Alright, that is the last of it. It went pretty quick. It's always nice to have that big spread. How is our field doing here, though? We got an expected yield of 90%. Not too bad. Yeah, the pH could have been a little bit better, but we weren't gonna deal with the lime as long as we were still in the good. So what I think we will do now is advance to the day before the potatoes are ready, and we'll buy the field. Obviously, this grass field would be ready to go again, but I don't think we're going to worry about that, because I really want to get onto the potato harvest and get going on something new for this series. Like so. And then we can hook this up to our wagons, and then we can put the potatoes into the gravity boxes here. But the question is, what are we going to do with them after we fill up? Because these will fill up quickly. Let's just shut this off here. We'll have to come up with a plan. We could dump them in a pile, but how are we going to pick them up again? That's the question. I think if we would use... I was thinking originally about using this ropa to pick them up off the ground, but this is only for sugar beets, unfortunately, so that is not the case. We'll obviously have to rent the potato picker. We're going to do the all-in-one as biggest as we can. Otherwise, we would have to try to do it with the these single units, and they're only 1.5 meters, and that would get pretty painful. I do have this mod here that would be nice to plant with a bigger unit. We could do that down the road maybe, once we start getting a lot more money here, which actually won't take that long after we start getting on cruise control here. We might have to feed the chickens as we progress through the months here. We'll keep an eye on it. Alright, we're in July here. How is our chickens doing? It's the day before. They're about halfway. We could probably easily get another month. But I do want to purchase the field this month, and next month they will be ready to go. Yep, in August. So let's take a look at the field. Looks like there's no weeds in it. That's good. Let's go ahead and purchase the field. It's going to cost us $316,000. Woo! That's why I saved the money. Alright, it is ours. Let's check the sales. So now we actually have 287 that we could use to buy things. This is tempting. But we don't want to go in debt yet. This, I would kind of like to get the playthrough to something like this. And start using these big units like this. But again, I don't want to get in too much debt right now. We're going to focus on the harvest. Alright, let's go ahead and get to August. And then we'll feed the chickens. And then we'll rent the harvester. Ooh, look at the corn coming up, by the way. Very nice, very nice. Alright, we are in August. And yes, potatoes are ready to harvest. And yeah, our chickens should be fed. It's kind of nice having this auger wagon here. We don't have to keep going back and forth. Our silos are completely empty. Bam, there we go. Still 80%. Alright. See, potato technology. This one does 3 meters. This one does... Oh, this 4150 holds more too. This one only holds 9,000. This one holds 22. It doesn't say the working width on here. We'll go with a big one though. Let's go ahead and lease this. It's going to cost us $30,000 to lease it. And depending on how else everything goes. So we're going to need a ride down to the shop. I think we'll just take the pickup down there. Can always bring it back on a worker if we need to later. And yeah, we'll drive it back and kind of figure out what we're going to do with these potatoes. Yeah, one thing that is nice is we can use our gravity boxes, fill them up. We don't have to worry about emptying them because there is no grain to sell this year, so that'll help us tremendously. But what are we going to do with the remaining potatoes? We have to either look at buying a trailer. Let's see, let's park this truck over here so it's out of the way. Alright, look at this. Potato harvester ready to go. It's, again, we're leasing this. Look at this monster. What a monster. All the camera angles. Better turn on our beacons and our flashers and all that good stuff. Ooh, it's got both wheels turn. Like, I'll go back the back way up here because why not? We got to go to that backfield anyway. It's actually going to be a lot easier for us to take this back field road actually next to the neighbors here. I wonder if we'll ever own one of these fields here. Depends on how crazy things get. We're going to actually have a lot of money. I think it's going to be interesting to get a bunch of different fields all over. And of course we want to use bigger equipment. It's the whole fun part of this gameplay. Ooh, yeah, we got to go right through his... kind of his... front yard here. Don't mind me. Maybe it's too early in the morning. He's like, what's that noise going by? And we're gone before he looks out the window. Look how cool these flashers look. Blinkers. It's definitely a modern piece of equipment, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll have to figure out where... Ooh, we go left or right here. We go left. We don't want to go that way. Left it is. Yeah, we got to figure out what we're going to do with these extra potatoes or how much it'll actually be. I don't even know what the yield potential is right now. We didn't look at the field yet. We might just want to consider buying some extra big wagons because we are going to go big farming anyway. And that's what we could use with our funds get something big. I don't really want to go too much in the semi direction. And I don't think those semi-trailers hold potatoes anyway. And then we could just load up the wagons and let them sit until we're ready to sell. But again, we'll see how far our gravity boxes get us on these first few runs. Alright, we're at the bottom of field 29 that we just purchased. Here it is right here. What do we got for? Okay, expected yield is 64%, so yeah, we ain't gonna get as much as we think. And maybe we can get by quite a bit then without having to... let's start on the far end here. Without having to purchase too many big wagons, but again, we don't know until it goes, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and unfold this beast of a machine. Look at this. Again, it's handy that this has a decent sized hopper to keep things going, and then we can get our wagons where we need them. Wow, that is a big folding job for this thing. Alright, let's fire it up. Let's see the foliage picker on the front here. Let's go ahead and drop her down. And we are off to the races. Should be picking the foliage and picking the potatoes all in one. Here they come off the conveyor. And we are a-loading. It's quite exciting. Again, I didn't expect to get potatoes in this field originally when we kind of decided on purchasing it, but here we are. Try to make sure we get the most out of this. It's free money right here, the way I consider it, but it did cost us some leasing fees for this equipment, but it's a lot better than the single picker. Alright, what I think I'm gonna do here is put this on a worker. Hopefully they can handle it. We'll see what happens when they get to the end here of the field. Hopefully he can turn around fine. Then I'll run down and grab our wagons. And we'll see. Well, we're up to 5,000 already, and our wagon holds about, I think it was around 14,000 liters. So yeah, we're going to have to come up with an idea where we're going to put the rest of the potatoes, because I think we're going to have quite a bit. And as long as the worker gets most of it, we can finish up whatever things they don't get. Alright, looks like he's got handle on there. Let them handle the rest. And let's go grab our wagons. Let's not get lost in that cornfield, because that'll probably happen. Yeah, as predicted, our grass is ready to go. We're not going to worry about that right now. So I was thinking we could put some potatoes in our kind of our forge-ish wagon here. But it actually doesn't accept potatoes, so that's not an option, unfortunately. So we're going to have to... What about our auger wagon? No, that doesn't either. So we can't have an excuse for not using one of the other ones, because we can't use the other ones. It's kind of nice to finally have another field purchased in the back here. At all these lands and not owning them. Eventually I think we'll own the one here on the left too as well. Want to get some bigger equipment so we can fly through them real quick. Alright, we just got the 80% full warning. He should be able to make it to the end and get himself flipped around, and then we'll relieve him of some of the weight there. Alright. He's getting himself started. And then we'll squeeze in. I better turn our beacons on. Okay, first load being dumped. Ooh. Going a little over there. There we go. Yeah, I think this is gonna fill up pretty quick. Ooh. I think a full load is 22,000. Oh man, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of potatoes. It already filled the whole thing. Wow. Let's get the other one. I don't think won't quite fill that one all the way. Alright, that's it. I'll let him turn around then. So, yeah, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do here. We do want to go bigger farming, so there is that. But this would be kind of nice intermediate, maybe? I've never used this one yet. Let's just go ahead and buy this one. We'll put some potatoes in there. And we'll see what happens. Alright, where is our... Should be getting full here pretty soon. He's made a couple passes. Alright. There we are. 100% full there. Bring him over here. And we shall go run and grab our new purchased wagon. Our brand new wagon. Like I said, we're going to be using bigger equipment down the road, so this is definitely a wise investment. I'll actually be getting bigger wagons than this eventually. But it should help us. Yeah, we got 3 axles. It should at least help us get a little ways here. Well, it looks like he's not coming all the way to the end here, which is fine. We can come back and hit that. So how are we doing? We're not quite halfway yet. We should almost think about purchasing one more wagon, maybe. Alright, let's get this guy flipped around. It's filling up pretty quick. I don't know. I think I might consider buying one more wagon, and then if there's any extra, just to dump a few and sell them. Alright. Yeah, we're pretty much full. This is a heavy load too. For this tractor. Wow. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do next here. So... And it's done. 45,000 liters of potatoes. So the question is... I think I want to get another trailer, but do we get another big trailer like this, or should we get 2... you know, 4-axle ones like we got here, but go with a different style? Oh man, this is insane. Imagine if we had the full actual harvest. We should probably go with something like this, then we can configure it up to 34,000. Yeah, let's do that. Let's buy a couple of these. And after this, I think we should probably consider... Let's see. Should we get a different colored for the second trailer? Let's do black for the second one. Alright, so we are spending good money here. Nothing's come up in the sales. Wow, 89,000 for that. Well, let's go get our trailers and then we'll fill those 2 up. And like I said, after that point, we kind of got to decide, well, we should probably just sell a little bit. Because I don't think we want any more trailers after that. Here we are. They almost look like a couple train cars, don't they? And then the... Yeah. At some point, we got to quit buying trailers and just do what we got to do here. Oh, let's see if we can back this up without issue. Both hooked up. Let's head on back to the field and we'll see where these get us. Alright. He is full again. We just got back from the dealership here with our 2 wagons. I'm just going to cut through here. We're going to lose a little bit. But are we really losing? We have so much right now. Okay, let's get these uncovered. So just throw it in the back here. Like so. Man. Yeah, we'll have to sell some, I think. But we'll try to keep these full so we can make the maximum amount of money. But it's just getting ridiculous. But where we put all these. Set this back off. Got all that dirt. It's just a rental. We're gonna need more gas in this tractor too. I suppose we could hit that up when we go sell. We could probably actually go sell a wagon right now while he's picking. Probably go just take that big one and get that sold, although it's gonna be a slow process unless we go grab the... We should probably grab the big tractor, I guess, and hook up to that. Because that is too heavy for this tractor. Alright, we're calling in the big guns here. Had to get the 9420R. And we're going to be able to pull this wagon, the triple axle. I think what we'll do is take and sell that at the most profitable sell point. And then we can leave the rest in the wagons. Like so. This should handle it like it's nobody's business. And it is. Very good. Very good. So where is this going to end up going? Let's check the map here. See, potatoes are selling for the high price of $438 at the Ohio Agra Coop. So let's tag that. And let's head on over. And let's get a little bit of money. Alright, here we are. Hopefully we can sell without issue. And it's not that other selling point again. It should go into that one, I would think, but we've been wrong before, so let's see what happens. Be nice to make a little extra income here. After all we've been through. Okay, let's see how good this dumps. Oh. Yeah, potatoes are not accepted, so we're gonna have to go to that other point again where we delivered the eggs here. Alright, yep, goes in the middle of nowhere, so here we go. Potatoes on load. Look at all that. Oh, it's got a movable front too. Alright, what do we get? 20,992. Not too bad. Again, we would get a lot more if we could hold out till January. I think that's what we're going to try to do with the rest of it. We'll see how close we get and go from there. Alright, so what I think I want to do is get these dual wagons here filled up first. And then we'll go ahead and fill this guy back up. Oh! Let me check this. Oh, that's a 6-meter one. I was going to say, I want to keep our eyes out for that one if it does come up. Because when we do our harvest, I want to get this header and get the 9-meter. I think we're at... We actually have the 6-meter one. But I want to get this 9 one when we do our corn harvest. We could sell this. And we might have to take a little loan on it, or we could sell some more potatoes. It all depends on how things go here, I guess. But we'll get these wagons filled up, and then we'll run these to the farm, I guess, and keep them covered. And it's a heavy load. right, ladies and gentlemen. We're about, what are we? Just a little over half done here. About half to go. We're probably going to have to sell probably at least one more of these wagons, if not two. It's going to fill up quite fast, as you can see already. I think what we'll do is call the episode here, and we'll pick it up on the next one. We'll finish up this field, getting this harvested, and then we could probably go ahead and start planting some grass. I want to get grass planted in this field. Should we do grass? Yeah, I think we'll do grass. We're going to put like a radio tower in that corner, I think. That'll be a nice passive income for us. And yeah, we'll make some good money off of that. And then whatever else doesn't get taken up by the field, we can make grass bales out of that, I guess. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next episode.